Stars of Heaven, Taking Your Business, Tackhead, The Parachute Men, Jerry's Kids, Frankie Paul, EPMD, Perfect Days, Groove Farm, Doctor and the Crippens, Nick Cave, Shack and Culture Shock, amongst others. Start, though, Ripcord. Notice that my voice is still excitingly husky. It's the only reason you're listening to the programme, isn't it, really? Go on, admit it, admit it. That's Ripcord, and on Raging Records, a 7-inch EP called Harvest Hardcore, and that was Poetic Justice. This is forthcoming from Stars of Heaven. You see, we do have moments of fragile beauty on the programme from time to time. That's Stars of Heaven from a forthcoming LP called Speak Slowly, and that was called Little England. I think, although there's some confusion over the titles of the tracks, I mean, as per label against sleeve. This is HB Bad featuring Sweetwater. I think that says something rather important about life, don't you? That's on Popular Records, HB Bad, featuring Sweetwater, and that's called Keep On Moving, something like the Ian Rush mix. And in last night's programme, we had a session from Benny Profane, and a very good one it was too. There was a certain amount of confusion, it turns out, over some of the gigs. And I've now got a list of the gigs that I read out in last night's programme which don't in fact exist. This is because they'd apparently not been confirmed in the first place, but certainly the people who organised them should get the band in as soon as they possibly can, because they, as I say, on the evidence of last night's session, are especially good. So they're not playing at the Wig Out Club in Leeds on June the 8th. Neither are they playing in Cambridge on June the 14th. I don't think I ever said that they were, but apparently they're not. And they're not playing at the Clarendon in London on June the 17th. All of the other ones that I mentioned, which of course are not here listed, are still on, as I understand it. And no problem at all with gigs for the Pixies, because they're probably in somewhere like Cut and Shoot, Texas, or Truth and Consequences, New Mexico. They both exist. And but they're in session tonight. This is Wild Honey Pie.
steady. We are here to make you throw down. Come on, party people, let's groove to the sound. We are here, young and mature. 5G2 with a manicure. Hey girl, hold up, slow up. Ha ha ha, I know you got it for a shoulder. And if you look up, you see we booked up. Because we got the beat that's hooked up. Do you wanna party? Do you wanna get down? All you got to really do is hear MC sound. With a stomp, stomp, clap. A stomp, stomp, clap. A stomp, stomp, clap. Why the this before a rap? I'm gonna tell you, we're rapping started. A $3 party. I used to rock hard with a stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Why the this before a rap? Go on and on. On and on. Sing it to the beat, ladies. Sing along. Sing along. Say ow. Say ow. Round and round. And away we go. Rap it to the beat, fellas. Fellas say ho. 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 People disco. It looks slick, a funky trick. Come on, party people, dance electric. Dance electric. Dance electric. Control of your soul. We all can do it. The young and old. And it's alright if the black and white party together and start to unite. With a stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Why the disco for a rap? Why the disco for a rap? Why the disco for a rap?
A considerable favourite from yesteryear, the Disco 4 from 1986, in fact, and that's Stomp, Stomp, Clap. Before that, the Pixies in session, the first from them, Lennon and McCartney's Wild Honey Pie. A lot of disappointment in the mail for me again today. Still no letters from people saying, listen, you fat brute, we'll buy you an Edsel if you play our crummy record. But I live in hope anyway. This comes from the Primevals, and it's on Imaginary Records from the Fast and Bulbous compilation LP, China Pig.
My China Pig. No, I don't. A man's gotta live. A man's gotta eat. A man's gotta have shoes to walk out on the street. I don't wanna kill my China Pig. I want you to see, I don't kill my China Pig. Well, I used to go to school with my little red box, and I used to have my pig go with me. We'd walk for blocks. I don't want to kill my China Pig. This tail curled 5 times in a circle round, and it's glazed. He's got a spot in his back where the flowers grow. China Pig, baby, what a show. I don't wanna kill my China Pig. Oh no, my China Pig. Well, I got him by the snout, and I takes him by the cuff, and I whipped out my fork, and I poked at him. 3 hairs laid out on my floor. I remember my China Pig. I fed the neighborhood. It was a big neighborhood. A lot of people like my pig. One little girl used to put her fingers in his snout, and I put a fork in his back. I don't want to kill my China Pig. I don't want to kill my China Pig. Oh no,
Those are the Primevals from the LP Fast and Bulbous from Imaginary Records, and that was China Pig. Rather a good idea, this. As you probably remember, they did one for Syd Barrett, and I had a letter from the record company telling me that they were going to do them with other people's songs as well, but the letter, of course, I've left in a totally different part of the building. I think they said they were going to do an LP of Kinks songs, and then there was... what other things were there going to be? I was actually supposed to contribute a track to a charity record, I mean, you know, a fundraising record, a collection of Johnny Cash songs, and I was going to do that 5 Foot High and Rising, you know, Probably don't know, actually, that how high's the water, mama? 5 foot high and rising. But the trouble is that I can't actually sing in front of other people, so I asked the people if they could provide me with a backing track, and then I could just go into a studio somewhere and do the actual singing without anybody watching me, but they weren't prepared to do this. I think it was too complicated a procedure, not unreasonably. This is from Culture Shock, from the LP Onwards and Upwards, or Upwards and Onwards, whichever way you want to read it, United. And I've got a piece of paper somewhere about them as well. That's Culture Shock, incidentally, and that's from their current LP, Onwards and Upwards. I've got a piece of paper somewhere telling me about some of their gigs. Ah, here it is, at last. I found something that I need. Right, what is the date today? Something like, where are we? June the 7th. Right, so, Thursday the 9th, they play in Bradford at the Manhattan Club. On Friday the 10th, Whitby, the Spa Pavilion. Can that be right? I suppose it is. It says so here. On the 11th, that's Saturday, at the Brown Cow in Scunthorpe. On Monday the 13th, Swinging Sporran in Manchester. These names have got to be made up. There isn't a place called the Swinging Sporran, surely. But anyway, that's what it says. Monday the 13th in Manchester. On Wednesday the 15th, the legendary TJ's in Newport. On Thursday the 16th, George Roby in London. On Friday the 24th, Counterpoint Milton Keynes. Saturday the 25th, Shelley Arms in Nutley. On Sunday the 26th, Richmond in Brighton. On the 27th, Birmingham, no venue given. And on the 30th of June, Culture Shocker at the Transport Club in Cardiff. This is New Black Montana.
chokwadi kufa kusaziva kwako iwe muvengi kusaziva kwako chokwadi kufa kuparadzwa kwako muri yakatema zvichapera kuparadzwa kwako muri yakatema zvichapera ona mosva mosva uru mosva yakanangana newe ona mosva mosva uru mosva yakanangana newe
Dire Straits, Whitney Houston and Simple Minds are just the big names from over 50 musicians and artists who'll be singing and playing to the world this Saturday at Wembley Stadium. Satellites will link up over 60 countries for a global audience even bigger than Live Aid. Radio 1 will be broadcasting the whole concert from just after midday right up to 10:30 in the evening. The Nelson Mandela Birthday Concert, the world's largest musical event, all day Saturday on Radio 1.
Those are the Hards, and that's from their current LP on Vinyl Solution Records. And before that, New Black Montana on Muzi Oatunya Records from Zimbabwe, and Mandela. And it's a curious thing. I mean, obviously, I shan't be going to the concert myself, but I'm glad that it's taking place and so forth. But you wonder to what extent there is a possibility that Nelson Mandela has become such a big kind of... has become such a vast symbolic figure that people are actually going to forget what it is that, in a sense, he symbolises, you know, and that as a consequence of this, people will go away feeling that they've done their bit and they need bother no more, and Nelson Mandela remains in prison and apartheid remains, in effect, in South Africa. So, I mean, you know, it's something for you to think about. This is from the Pixies, and it's Caribou. When to speak. I spoke over the end of the last one, for which I apologise. Those are the Pixies in session, and that's called Caribou. In tomorrow night's programme, we have two sessions for you again, a new one from our Dutch chums, Eaton Crop, and a repeat of the recent one from Cud. I've got a letter here which asks if I would urge that Jim McKechnie of Paisley near Glasgow I would to say, rather, that Jim McKechnie of Paisley near Glasgow would love to hear from Tom O'Brien, and they were last together in a squat in Islington in North London. So if you're Tom O'Brien and you're listening to the programme, then if you write to me at Radio 1, I'll send your address on to Jim, because he's very anxious to get in touch with you. Kool G Rap and DJ Polo, this is.
Kool G Rap and Polo. Back again. What? This is poison. So be alert and cautious. Don't so act courageous, you will get nauseous, infected, or contaminated. Turn on your stereo and become radio activated. Deadly and fatal. Poison the title. My recital hits the parts that are vital. So tune in the tone of beats and bones. Polo's headphones becomes a skull and crossbones. Pull out your Q-tips, clean out the earwax. If it's still hard to hear, but I'm a scrubbing with Ajax with maximum drum. So behave and remember, you're a slave to my sound waves. Faster rhymes, I mastermind. I have to find a new method. Time after time, write a rhyme quick. When I pull out my big pen, stick to an idea that sounds real slick. Then put it on paper, cause I make you hyper than any other rapper. Cause I keep my rapping riper like cherries, or some say berries. Mandatory for the auditorium's glory. Here's the story. Rappers getting leery to hear me. G speaks in a new technique of fury. Combination of drums and noise and yo, Polo, yo, this is poison. 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 Look lights on the mic, you should get off. You're a rip-off, I'm a rip-up, get rid of. Cause you bit off, bite off, hate off, imitate off, they get paid off. For G-Rap to get laid off, get up, sit up, the butter up now, buttercup. Male or female, shut 'em up, oh, shut her up.
Yo, you heard what he said. Shut the hell up, man.
Yeah, hide my lines cause you pick 'em up. Rob me blind on my rhymes, you might as well as stick 'em up. Letters of metaphor, matters the better, the fatter your pockets. Rhymes blast off like rockets. Rhymes will be replaced and beats erase against a rap will drop the trace. Hardcore bass is made in a minute. The sky's the limit for reaching the goal and the dream. Wouldn't you wanna be in it to win it? Writers are want it like animals hunting. Soon as I get 'em, I hit 'em. I done it to the suckers who fronted. The rappers who made it and did it. Forget about winning the battle. Cause I'ma shake, rattle, and roll a little something for girls in poison. Yo, Polo, my man, yo, this is poison. Read the label, sucker. P-O-I-S-O-N. Yeah, poison. 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 Check it out. A mind designed to find a rhyme that's right on time. One step beyond and not behind the line. To separate stars from the vine. Take it as a caution or a warning sign. But for antonyms, words I'm blending them, harming them, synonyms, good like M&M's. With Polo, and while he's slicing, I turn the mic's last name into Tyson. My brain is like a factory, constantly creating material stitch by stitch with decoration. Lyrics are fabrics, beat is the lining. My passion and rhyming is fashion designing. Now it gets ordered, cause people want to sport it, you bought it. If you didn't, then you couldn't afford it. Poetry full of surprises, just like a game show. And my brain glows, just like a rainbow. Rappers and poets, they already know it. G-rap is a terror, not an error. And never will I stop reaching for better. Whether wheels of steel or real to real. G-rap will make you feel the real deal. I usually rap hardcore, and I know that you're thinking am I somehow semi-so. When you're partying, girls and poison, remember Fuji Rap, the butcher and Polo is poison. 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 Yeah. Yo, Molly, turn on the music for a minute. I want to say what's up to my crew. Biz Markie, DJ Kool, TJ Spawn, Big Daddy Kane, Mr. C, Roxanne Shantae, MC Shin, my manager Fly Tie, Mr. Magic, my DJ Polo, Dr. Butcher, my man Shannon, and my man Molly Marr. Word, cause we all poison, know what I'm saying?
Word up, G-Rap. They gon' fight you just like they bit. It's a demo, man.
That's alright, let's see how many rap sap suckers rush to bite this.
Word up, you know who we talking about, you big fat sap sucker.
Kool G-Rap and DJ Polo from Prism Records, and that's called Poison. It's curious how sometimes when you listen to an LP and it all passes in review before you, and you think, well, that's okay, but it's not terrific, then a single comes out and it sounds totally different. In the case of this, from Shack on Ghetto Records, I particularly like the bit about, I think it's something like Suicide, Genocide, Five-A-Side. High Rise Low Life on Ghetto Records and taken from their LP, that's Shack. And from the LP Gruesome Stains, which is a kind of compilation LP, selling at a very reasonable price, I forget what it is, I mean not as much as records usually are, on Workers' Playtime Records, Doctor and the Crippens, and this is for Alex from Tom with Love.
Where you are?
£3 the LP, well, £2.99. Doctor and the Crippens from the LP Gruesome Stains, and that's called Death Squad. And I was just being told, Tom was saying when he was on the phone, that on July the 1st, at the Caribbean Centre in Ipswich, the Electro Hippies, somebody told me that they'd broken up, but perhaps a form of Electro Hippies anyway, Napalm Death and Extreme Noise Terror are all going to be playing on the same night. I mean, I hope this is true and that I can go along to it. I should like that very much indeed. I should have to develop some kind of harness to hold my head on, but what a night that would be if it's true. This is from Sugar Minott, If I Give My Love.
If I give my love to you, girl, if I give my love to you, oh yeah. If I give my love to you, will you promise to be true to me? Oh baby, if I give my love to you, will you never make me blue? More and more and more, you say you want my love for sure, but I got to think twice, although I want you in my life. See, cause many times before, my heart's been thrown right out the door, so I'm gonna take my time before I really make up my mind. You say you'll be the sweetest thing to me. I want a love that's guaranteed if you give your love to me. Oh yeah, oh baby. If I give my love to you, will you promise to be true to me? Oh baby, if I give my love to you, never make me blue, baby, yeah. You see, for love I am is true, and that I wanna give to you. Will you promise faithfully you'll always stay in love with me? Hey, it's no use in me going through a life that's gonna be sad and blue. So girl, this I'm telling you, you give me love, you better give me true. When you give your love to me, oh baby, yeah. If I give my love to you, will you promise to be true to me? Oh baby, baby. And if you give your love to me, I'll promise I'll make you happy. Oh baby, if I give my love to you, if I give my love, if I give my love to you, if I give my love, if I give my love, if I give my love to you, if I give my love, if I give my love to you, will you promise to be true to me? Oh baby, baby, if I give my heart to you, will you never make me blue? No baby, oh no, 'cause more and more you say.
Sooner have the Edsel, I must say. That's Sugar Minott on Youth Promotion Records, and If I Give My Love. And when I pick up the Mayo phone, as it's now become, it's usually from people, I mean, perfectly amiable people phoning up, but usually to say things like, will you play a record for Bobo and Glug from Frot? and this kind of thing, which is obviously riveting for those three people, but a bit tedious for the rest. So I think we should try and cut down on that, really, because we're urged not to. Fortunately, of course, as you know, nobody listens to these programmes anyway, so it doesn't matter a great deal if I do it from time to time. And somebody asked if I'd play a record for Martin Wells, whose band The Arsonists have their first gig ever this Saturday in Portsmouth. Whether he approves of the Groove Farm or not, I'm not quite sure, but this is their song, Nancy Sinatra. I was going to follow it with a song by Nancy Sinatra, but I listened to a few of them, and frankly, they were also appalling. Nothing wrong with that in a lot of cases, but they were just so kind of dull, I couldn't bring myself to inflict one on you, so apologies in a way. That's the Groove Farm from the Subway organisation. Their latest 12-inch single is called The Big Black Plastic Explosion. On the reverse of it, you get 4 songs, and that's the first of them, Nancy Sinatra. Denise Motto.
your love. I'm totally serious, serious for your love. Hey, get on this love. Who you fooling? Said you say above. Hey, you, get on this love. Baby, get on this love. on this. Yeah. Get on this. Yeah. You, baby, you made a fool of me. Get on it, sit on it. Say you, baby, you made a fool of me. Say that, you know. You, the one, forever, you're on. Where you, babe. No, I'm totally serious about the way you look, about the way you love, about the way you be. Say Jack, no, you made
I got the impression when I spoke to one of them the other day in Ipswich that one of the band have had some kind of a row with their record label, Vinyl Solution, which is a pity, I think, because this is one of the best records that Vinyl Solution have put out yet. From Perfect Daze, from a 12-inch EP, that's Barstool on the Floor. And before that, it was Denise Motto, and Totally Serious, not one of the great segues of all time, but okay, I think. And I was speaking to somebody on the phone earlier on, and since I since I said don't phone in with any requests for people with funny names or even people with fairly conventional names, it stopped ringing. So there you are. That's wonderful how these things work. But somebody spoke to me earlier on anyway and said, would I please play? I think they said In Heaven, which is the Pixies, of course, in session, taken from the film. What's it called? Eraserhead. There you go. The Lady in the Radiator song. And I was asked to play it, I think, for Paul, Emma, Nikki, and Tim, and everybody else who believed they flunked German literature A-levels today, apparently, of all things. So, this is it. Yes, here we go. Sorry.
In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good thing, and I've got
pretty darn unhinged, eh? Those are the... I forgot about the after curses. I'm sorry about that. Well, next time I play the session, I won't do that at the end. I'll make me jump, actually. I'll say, oh, dear. Another battery, quick. Those are the Pixies, and that's In Heaven, Lady in the Radiator song. And this is from Hop Wilson and his buddies from the LP Steel Guitar Flash.
yo, what's up, E-Double?
Yo, whole thing, man. Got a lot of customers out there, man, trying to get paid on what we made.
And hey, yo, rapping ain't your field. You took the wrong trade. So you better get a grip on them lips and get off the... Hey, yo. I be the P, twice, M twice.
I be the E, double E, and the place to be.
Yo, what up, E, man? We in here, man.
You know we in here, man. Trying to get paid, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, we gotta step on hard in 88, man.
Yo, take us out. We want to two lines down. There was a hardy boy mystery you're trying to solve. Can't understand why you got involved, but here's the clue. Try to Ghetto Master Blaster. Now think Kool causes disaster. Clue number 2. You give up? I figured it was Caleb Boss on the cut. He had to help suck a duck, and that's clue number 3. You wrong, cause it was EPMD.
MC, get off the bandwagon. I'm not bragging, but tagging, snagging a biter that tries to imitate. Time to go on strike and demonstrate on a foe. That does not N-O, that if he pulls my card, I'm good to flow, toe to toe, blow to blow, without no H2O. Hey yo, you want a battle? I'm good to G.O.
Get off the bandwagon.
Sucker. Get off the bandwagon.
This ain't a blast from the past, it's a boomer from the future. Feel free to scream ho or yo if it's future. While the bass is booming and your face is glooming, saying the E-double-E is deaf, you're not assuming. The only one that might think is a jealous fellow. So yep, make the step because I'm cool and I'm cool.
Now you through, your hoe not boo, or I'll be on that butt like crazy glue. I roll into the party as if I was 5-0. Book, investigate, abide like Columbo. Push a rap for some info in exchange for a jumbo. And when I find a sucker, time to play Rambo or Command Bro. You know, I knew it was the sucker with the Jackson 5 afro. We rock rhymes, then we run them a while. Sucker antics catch on, then they by our style they get confused. Dazed in the maze, sweating and things because our rhymes are used. Seen us in the crowd, now they thrown off course. They run around like a chicken with their heads cut off.
They're on the bandwagon.
Hey yo, man, listen when I tell you, sucker, get off.
Get off the bandwagon. While my body was swaying, you was saying, who is that brother while the record was playing? I felt kinda happy like an ego trip. I had the lines cause my image is hip. My tradition is distant, in this position. And right about now I'm in perfect condition. So don't get mad and don't stop pissing. Don't say nothing, homeboy, just listen.
No time for playing, sucker empties I be slaying. Get off the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? I devastate the hip-hop scene. Keep the feet moving like a dancing machine. E got my back, the boss is on scratch. Meanwhile I'm in groove with the beat on wax. I'm in my own world, no room for distraction. Controlling MCs while the boss keeps scratching.
Get off the bandwagon.
I do like that kind of laconic delivery, I must say. EPMD from the LP Strictly Business, highly thought of and rightly so on Fresh Records, and that was called Get Off the Bandwagon. Before that, Hop Wilson and His Buddies, and that's from an LP on Ace Records called Steel Guitar Flash, and that was Be Careful with the Blues. And rather appropriately, actually, I just had another phone call from somebody saying he kind of meant it about not giving people's names on the radio and saying, would I play something for Marion from Paul, but particularly for all people who are taking European history at some stage tomorrow. And with the European Championships coming up shortly, this seems like an appropriate choice.
Kick up! Kick Conspiracy! Kick up! Kick Conspiracy! J-House! Manic, Slickers! King of Scene! Kick up! Kick Conspiracy! Kick up! Kick Conspiracy in the marble halls of the Charm School! the FA broods. On her flag can be punished. And then guest as a Euro state magnates. Corporates, you elects. Kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy on the Blues Club, George Bastards rule. Half Flair is punished. There's downfall walls, I've long gone. But that's money or business. Kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, former fan, and the bus stop. Stretch on the balls of his feet, and the Christmas wash. Had in his hands, two lager cans. Talked to himself, at the back, at the top. On the club unit, plastic, slime, partitions, cocktail, zigzag, Tudor bar, Pat McCat, the very famous sports reporter, is talking there. Remember, you are abroad. Remember, the police are wrong. Remember, the unemployed. Remember, my expense account. Hot dogs and seat for Mr. Hogg. Hot dogs and seat for Mr. Hogg. And his grubby spawn. Living brochures for ground units. Is punished. Kick off, Kid Conspiracy, 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 remember, there's commission the rock, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, destroy the facilities, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off, Kid Conspiracy, kick off.
Well, if we don't get a new session from them fairly soon, you're going to see some serious sulking. The Fall, and that's Kicker Conspiracy, of course. And as far as I can understand it, there's an event in Belfast tomorrow night at the Connor Hall featuring, it's a kind of fundraising do, featuring Tree, the Brassmen, I think he said, and Scorched Earth. Connor Hall, Belfast tomorrow night. And this is Frankie Paul.
Whoa, pretty baby, you shouldn't do it. Oh gosh.
You know my heart's been shaking. You know your love's been taken. You know I'll never stop breaking until your mind stops breaking.
Tell me if you want to give your love to another man, so I could have another woman. Tell me
love so it can be what will be. Yeah. And if you don't believe in me, see what you can see.
You know my heart's been shaking. You know your love's been taken. You know I'll never stop breaking until your mind stops breaking.
Whoa, pretty baby, you shouldn't do that. She Girl, you must believe in me.
You know your love's been taken
'Cause I feel the pain and misery
until your mind stops breaking.
Tell me why you love me from the start. Oh, pretty baby, you broke my heart. And if I have to go on my knees, no way, I won't take me. So
You know my
can't
heart's
you
been
believe
shaking.
in me?
You know your love's been taken. You know I'll
'Cause I
never
feel
stop
the pain and
breaking
misery.
until your mind stops breaking.
Yes, I loved you from the start, oh baby, and I know you break my heart.
You know my heart's been shaking. You know your love's been taken. You know I'll never stop breaking until your mind stops breaking. You know my heart's been shaking. You know your love's been shaking. You know I'll never stop breaking until your mind stops breaking.
Girl, you must believe in me.
Jolly good show. That's Frankie Paul and a single on Youth Promotion Records again. That's called Love Been Taken is the title of it. And another one from the Pixies coming up now, and I'll try not to talk over the end of this one. This is called Hey.
Hey! Been trying to meet you. Hey! Must be a devil between us, or whores in my head, whore at the door, whore in my bed. But hey, where have you
That's it. Those are the Pixies in session, and that one's called Hey. And you may have noticed that all of the, I think eventually they're going to release the entire catalogue, but certainly a lot of the stuff that was issued by Tang Records from Boston is being reissued in Germany on the Funhouse label. And this is from an LP by Jerry's Kids called Is This My World? Tear it up. Tear it up, and they did. That's Jerry's Kids, or those are Jerry's Kids, on Funhouse Records now, originally from Tang of Boston, and that's Is This My World? And that's, in a sense, an oldie, of course, and here's an even oldie. Older. So I don't know.
Picked up on the phone in Houston. Everybody answered. Everybody answered, but they won't say why. Then this dancer grabbed me down by the bus stop. She said, I'm taking you with me to the Texas Blues Cafe. I have a fast car, there's a Jaguar, and I'll get you to the plane on time. Singing Lone Star, bring a guitar. Oh, we have a real good time. I said, love to be found in Austin.
or two. Yet the things around me, they stay just the same. 'Cause outside my hotel windows, a sign that turns red and green says, chop suey and join the U.S. Marines.
Saigon!
We can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do that. And finally the ambassador stood up and said, what the hell can you do? And the response is, well, we can kill people and destroy things in the name of the United States. He said, my God, you can't say that. But that's what we do. And if you don't want that done, don't send in the military. Don't send in the military and then wring your hands and say, oh my God, you've hurt someone. Of course we did. And that's what you sent us in there to do.
The military often blames civilians for not understanding its problem. But civilian critics say that we seldom say no to the military, and that with all the massive increases in defense spending in recent years, the Pentagon and the four services remain huge, inefficient bureaucracies. But more money, critics say, and more weapons won't buy more security. Unless the military establishment and its civilian leadership is reform the institution and its doctrines and spell out the best strategies for the kinds of wars we may have to fight in the future.
Fight the devil! Fight the... The Army has been plagued by failure. This surveillance drone is 3 years behind schedule because of problems in software, engine, navigation, and communication systems. This is the Army's Copperhead laser-guided anti-tank artillery shell. It's had trouble finding its target in smoke, fog, rain, and snow. Each shell costs $42,000. In fact, the entire process by which the Army procures weapons may have more to do with the lure of high-tech gadgetry and inter-service rivalry than any overall strategy. One controversial weapon is the M1 tank. Critics charge that it's a perfect example of gold plating, in which the Pentagon loads every conceivable technical feature into a weapon, ignoring actual battlefield conditions. The top brass is now hinging its commitment. I'm not sure we can say that we moved more in the direction of maneuver and less in the area of attrition or firepower. Loaded 75,000 tons of explosives in only 9 weeks. Determined to win, the Army decided it was winning. Win the war. Well, how do you do that? Fight the devil! The devil don't run from no song! He run from the fire! Fight the devil! Fight the devil! Fight the devil! What's my mission now? Now what? Fight the devil!
Tackhead sound system, of course, and What's My Mission Now, preceded by Little Feet from the LP Sailing Shoes and Texas Rose Cafe. They were wonderful live, you know. I mean, obviously you've not got the chance to see them live now because they broke up many years ago, but they played one classic concert in London. They played, in fact, so good was it that I followed them to Holland to see them play there. They really were wonderful live. These are the Parachute Men, not the lead track on their current 12-inch for Fire Records, but the one that I prefer, Lead Station. Parachute Men on Fire Records, and that's Leeds Station. I was a cruise station man myself, at least during the army. But during my time in the army, I used to have to spend the night there more than once. And what was I going to say to you? Oh, well, never mind. This is from an LP called North Carolina Boys, Tex Isley.
Another dope beat, so here we go, phase one. I gotcha, my wax just fun. Yell for help or call 911, emergency line. My jam's no joke. I stab with a dagger and cover with a cloak. Cause what I produce is too dope to sabotage. Don't spy on me, cause that's espionage. Is the way I dress, and also the way that I manifest. When I palm you, I'm practically teaching all you suckers what I'm preaching. Yo, want to, should the verse drop? Yeah, why? Oh, cause it's all about
You thought I had the flu? I'm not King Arthur, I'm King Rondu. I'm living hip-hop and my eyes are brown. Upon my head, yes, I wear a crown. Radio, I know, listen and observe. And watch people get things they don't deserve. For an example,
break it down.
This is a demonstration. Your jam's whack, but you get rotation. For granted, me? Nah, you shouldn't take making the jams like Pillsbury, a piece of cake. You're my royal subject, to me you kneel. And that was a lesson on how to write real.
It's playing up, down, back, and forth, east, west, south, and north. Sometimes I listen to the hits of the latest, and also some of rap's greatest. This K, KRX, and others, Eric B, Rakim, and the Jungle Brothers. My name's not Jack, and I'm not a new scout, but they were the best before I came out. An original man, I'm the cream of the crop. Yo, it'll never die. So long live. I love Yo, on do, man. Yeah. Before taking your business gets out of here, man, I want the crowd to do a little something for me, you know, before I go home and shit, like make me feel good. So, like, check it out. I want your side to say hip, alright, and my side to say hop. And all together, it should sound like yeah. Come on. The middle, the front, the back, the side. Yeah. You gonna put your down. What's our record called? Come on. Everybody. Come on. Everybody. Put your hands in the air. Boy. Everybody. Come on. Everybody. Come on. Everybody. Yo, this jam is strong. Yeah.
Do like that, I must admit. There are people who don't, you know. It's quite extraordinary. They still write and tell me so, too. Taking Your Business, that is, on Bad Boy Records, Long Live Hip Hop. And before that, from a record that came out, I suppose, must have been about 15 years ago, at least, on Leader Records, an LP called North Carolina Boys, Silver Bells, played by Tex Isley. And to the last tonight from the Pixies in session. Don't forget, tomorrow night, it's a new one from Eton Crop, who were here briefly last weekend, did a gig or two, and then went back to Holland, and a repeat of a recent session, too, from Cud. The Pixies, though, now, and Levitate Me.
True.
very, very careful now. Right, those are the Pixies, the last from them, and that's called Levitate Me. And in case you're wondering that you thought I wasn't going to play the Nick Cave single, I was originally going to play it at the start of the programme, in fact, but then Elizabeth Kershaw played it right at the end of hers, and so I had to move it to the end of this one as well. The Mercy Seat, and this is for all of the people who are lounging around at this very moment in Mel's bedroom.
They came to me from a humble beginning, of which I'm nearly always a sick. I'm not afraid to die.
I began to warm and chill the objects on their fields. A red cup, twisted mark, a piece of Jesus in my suit. Those sinister dinner deals on meal trucks, wicked wheels, hooked bone rising from my food. All things that are good or ungood.
Is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm yearning to be done with all this measuring of proof of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway I've told the truth, and I'm not afraid to die.
Interpret signs, the catalog, a black tube, a scarlet fog, the walls are bad, black bottom kind. They are the sick breath at my hind. They are the sick breath at my hind. They are the sick breath at my hind. They are the sick breath gathering at my hind.
I hear stories from the chamber. Christ was born into a manger, like some ragged stranger died upon the cross. And might I say, it seems so fitting in this way. He was a carpenter by trade, or at least that's what I'm told.
My good hand settled evil all across his brother's fist. That filthy five, they did nothing to challenge or resist.
In heaven his throne is made of gold. The Ark of the Testament is gold. The throne from which I'm told all history does unfold. Down here it's made of a wood and wire, and my body is on fire, and God is never far away. Into the mercy seat I climb. My head is shaved, my head is wide, like the moth that tries to enter the bright eye. So I go shuffling out of life, just to hide in death a while. Anyway, I never lie.
Your hand is called evil. Where's a wedding band that's good? Tis a long suffering shackle, calling all that rebel blood.
And the mercy seat is a burning, and I think my head is glowing. And in a way I'm hoping to be done with all this weighing of the truth. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and I've got nothing left to lose, and I'm not afraid to die. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning. In a way I'm yearning to be done with all this measuring of proof. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway there was no proof, and God knows why. The mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm yearning to be done with all this measuring of proof. A lie for a life and a truth for a truth, and anyway there was no proof, and I'm not afraid to die. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is smoking, and in a way I'm hoping to be done with all these looks of disbelief. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, but anyway I told the truth, and I'm not afraid to die. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm yearning to be done with all this measuring of proof. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway I told the truth, and I'm not afraid to die. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm yearning to be done with all this measuring of proof. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway I told the truth, but I'm not afraid to lie. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm yearning to be done with all this measuring of proof. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway I told the truth, and I'm afraid I told
Nick Cave and his Rhythm Gypsies, LP to follow shortly, although I'm not exactly sure when, and that's the Mercy Seat, of course. And I just spoke to the pig on the phone, expecting her to be all kind of sleepy, and I've been listening to the programme, that kind of thing. She's got gangs of her terrible mates round there, cakes and ale, usual kind of thing, whereas here, of course, it's just me and thee. But here's a record, another old record, actually, to end the programme tonight. This is, well, it's for the pig, really, should you be listening. Here Comes the Night.
With another guy, his arm around her like it used to be with me. Oh, it makes me want to die. Yeah, 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 well, here it comes. Here comes the night. Here comes the night. Look so good together, wonder what is wrong with me. Why can I accept the fact she's chosen him and simply let them be? Whoa, well, here it comes. Here comes the night. Here comes the night. And now he's holding her the way I used to do. I could see her closing her eyes and telling them lies exactly like she told me to. Yeah, 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 well, here it comes. Here comes the night. The long, lonely night.
And you thought the only records issued in the mid-1960s were by the Beatles. That's them, and Here Comes the Night, ending tonight's programme. Tomorrow night's sessions from Eton, Crop and Cud. Tonight, of course, it was the Pixies. Coming up shortly, the Midnight News Summary. Thank you very much indeed for listening. Good night.